Worse are the persistent rumours that she's not a mum and never has been. Just when the difficult Duchess wanted all the talk of her fake baby bumps to fade away, along came a so-called friend to turbocharge the conspiracy theories. Now the trolls have gone into overdrive with their firm belief that non-mother Meg was never pregnant and the childless Sussexes continue to subject the world to an extraordinary hope.
Oh my God, hold up, the royal rumor mill just blew up big time. A woman has allegedly stepped forward, claiming she's the surrogate mother for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's kids. And if even a fraction of what she's saying turns out to be true, this could totally shake the very foundations of everything we thought we knew about the Sussexes and even disrupt the royal line of succession itself. This anonymous woman is reportedly dropping explosive claims that don't just challenge Meghan and Harry's meticulously crafted public family story, but also cast a massive shadow over the legitimacy of their children's birth narratives. We're talking huge questions raised about Archie and Lilibet's biological origins, and by extension, their royal titles and positions in the line of succession. Yes, that includes little Lilibet Diana, named in honor of Queen Elizabeth, and Princess Diana, a gesture many viewed as a peace offering after the whole Megxit saga. If this woman's claims start gaining serious traction, or worse, get verified, this wouldn't just be another royal scandal. No, it would be a full-blown constitutional crisis, pulling the royal family into another storm right when they thought the waters were finally calming down. So buckle up, because the royal roller coaster of drama I'm about to spill is definitely not for the faint-hearted. In a jaw-dropping and completely unexpected twist, a mysterious woman known only as DL has stepped into the spotlight with explosive claims that could rock the royal world to its very core. DL alleges that she is not just a surrogate but the biological mother of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Buckle up, because what we're gonna go into today is gonna be a wild ride, and I'm gonna leave it all up to you to decide what is what. Have we found the real father of Lily and Archie, or the real mother? What is going on? Because the documentation and the laws that I'm gonna show you pertaining those two children, it raises even more questions than provide answers. And on top of that, it seems that the surrogate for Lily has been located in
Markle's two children, Archie and Lilibet. Yes, you heard that right. She says she carried and gave birth to both children, and her involvement went far beyond a typical surrogacy arrangement. If these claims are true, they don't simply challenge Meghan and Harry's carefully curated public image as the modern, hands-on royal parents. They strike at the heart of the royal succession itself, raising constitutional and legal questions the monarchy has never faced before. Royal insiders are reportedly in a state of panic as DL's story, which is already making waves across media outlets and gossip circles, directly contradicts everything Harry and Meghan have presented from the start. From staged baby bump photos to official birth announcements, every element is now under intense scrutiny through a completely new and unforgiving lens. Buckingham Palace and the Sussex team have remained silent so far, and as history shows, such silence only fuels speculation. If DL can back up her story with credible evidence, this could trigger a royal scandal unlike any seen in modern times. It would not only raise serious questions about who truly belongs in the royal bloodline, but also severely damage the already fragile trust between Harry and Meghan and their shrinking circle of allies both in the UK and Hollywood. DL insists she was promised privacy and compensation, but instead says she was completely erased from the narrative. Now stepping forward with hospital records, financial transaction logs, alleged NDAs from late 2018, and other documents she claims prove her connection to the births of the Sussex children. If these documents are verified, the fallout could be DL's allegations breathe new life into long-standing rumors about Meghan's pregnancies not being as they appeared. For years, whispers about oddly shifting baby bumps and strange hospital details were dismissed as conspiracy theories. But videos showing Meghan's bump folding or shifting unnaturally once written off as Dr. Dar, now being reconsidered with fresh weight thanks to DL's revelations. This is no longer just tabloid chatter. The legitimacy of Archie and Lilibet's places in the royal line of succession is suddenly in question. Royal watchers, constitutional experts, and political analysts are all weighing in. If the children were not biologically Meghan's, and if no surrogacy agreement was ever legally disclosed, Buckingham Palace could face a constitutional crisis they've long tried to avoid. Yet the Sussex camp remains quiet, neither denying nor confirming the claims, which only deepens the mystery. So what happens next? If DL goes public with undeniable proof, the monarchy could be forced into uncharted territory, where the legitimacy of heirs is questioned due to secrecy rather than scandal. Whether DL is telling the truth, seeking attention, or exposing a major Sussex secret, one thing is clear: this story has the potential to shake the royal family to its core. And if DL's claims hold up, the fallout might not stop with Meghan Markle. It could also engulf Prince Harry. For years, Harry has been viewed as the emotionally wounded prince, swept up in Meghan's carefully controlled media storm. But insiders now suggest his role might have been more calculated than previously thought. If he knew about the surrogate and helped maintain the staged narrative DL describes, it could recast him from victim to co-architect of the deception. It's not just DL's claims. Fueling the fire, critics have long noted the odd circumstances surrounding Archie's 2019 birth, including the absence of a traditional Linda Wing photo op, the lack of immediate media updates, and a level of secrecy unusual for royal births. The official story. The official birth announcement for Archie came hours after the baby was reportedly born, but confusion swirled around which hospital Meghan actually delivered in. Back then, it was chalked up as a privacy choice, but now those details are being re-examined under a much darker, more suspicious light. If Harry knowingly played a part in crafting this public facade, suddenly everything from their candid Oprah interview to their ongoing legal battles with the press takes on a whole new meaning. It wouldn't just be about protecting their family's privacy anymore. It could mean Harry was actively shaping a narrative that left out a crucial truth. This goes far beyond parenting decisions or managing public image. At stake, here is the very integrity of the royal succession and the public's trust, not only in Harry, but in the monarchy as a whole. Royals are held to the highest standards of transparency, especially regarding birth and lineage. If it's revealed that the Sussexes intentionally concealed key details about their children's births, this could ignite a constitutional and PR crisis unlike anything the modern royal family has faced before. The silence from Harry and Meghan's camp grows louder by the day, but insiders warn that the longer they stay quiet, the more control over the narrative they lose. And with DL reportedly gearing up to go fully public, this story might only be getting started. This entire scandal shines a new spotlight on the mysterious birth certificate controversy the Sussexes were involved in not long ago. According to recent revelations, Meghan's full legal name was mysteriously removed from Archie's birth certificate, replaced only with her royal title, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. At the time, this was dismissed as a matter of royal protocol or stylistic choice, but legal experts are now suggesting a far more deliberate and calculated motive. Some speculate that this alteration was made to sidestep potential legal complications if a surrogate was involved and her identity needed to be shielded from public records. And here's the real kicker. Harry and Meghan never directly addressed or denied this change. Instead, their legal team launched aggressive attacks on media outlets that questioned any part of their personal story. That silence, combined with their fierce legal defense, has only deepened suspicions that there's a much bigger secret they're desperate to keep hidden. Now, with DL's explosive claims making waves and alleged proof reportedly in hand, legal experts are warning about serious constitutional fallout. If a surrogate was indeed used and never disclosed, Archie and Lilibet's royal titles and their places in the line of succession could be at serious risk. The monarchy's entire system relies on biological lineage, tradition, and full transparency. If any part of that foundation is proven fabricated or withheld, it would open a Pandora's box of legitimacy questions, not only about Harry's children, but about how the monarchy handles succession in a modern world. Behind the palace walls and the sunny gates of California, the personal toll is becoming painfully clear. Sources reveal Harry is emotionally unraveled, overwhelmed by guilt and paranoia as the story spins further out of control. The once confident Duke of Sussex is reportedly struggling with the mounting pressure, uncertain if or how the truth should even be addressed. Meanwhile, Meghan has gone completely dark. No Instagram updates, no public appearances, no statements. For someone who once ruled the media spotlight, her sudden silence speaks volumes. This isn't just quiet, it's a strategic retreat under fire. Insiders are now openly speculating about the state of Harry and Meghan's relationship. With pressure mounting, legal threats rising, and former allies pulling away, the Sussexes appear to be facing their most critical reckoning yet. This is not just a public relations crisis, it's a full-blown legitimacy crisis. Unless they take control of this narrative soon, they risk being remembered not as royal trailblazers but as the couple who gambled everything on secrecy and lost. So, what do you think about this royal drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other stories for even more juicy celeb tea. Until next time, bye.